Hi, my name is Marcel and I am the Administrative Director of the Masters in Computer Science at the University of St.Gallen. In this video, I will shortly introduce the curriculum. The curriculum is the plan of what you study and when you study in order by semester, and this obviously might then change a little bit for you specifically if you want to, for example, study for a bit longer or have a break in between, but that's just kind of the plan by the program for you. Now, the Master's in Computer Science is supposed to take 4 semesters. If you want to take longer, this is always possible. If you want to take less than 4 semesters, this is going to be much more complicated because it is a full-time program as presented in this curriculum. So one semester is usually 30 credits worth of work, and so we then see that during 4 semesters there would be a master's program with 120 credits according to European Credit Transfer System, ECTS. And the University of St.Gallen itself is known as a top business school, and since we have built up the Faculty of Computer Science and came up with the programs of computer science at the University of St.Gallen, we have not just built a computer science degree, but also integrated kind of the business aspect and the economics and legal aspects that you would learn in the other programs at our university. And the goal here obviously is to give you some kind of business acumen, to foster the right intuitions for you as a computer scientist to take decisions that make sense from a business perspective, and kind of to integrate these two worlds. And with that, you can obviously, as a developer, continue to grow in your role and then go into more managerial functions, for example, in larger tech companies. But you might also be interested at some point to start your own company, and there you would already have the fundamental understanding of what a business model is, how the finances work, what a work contract is, and so on. So here we will see it also with the courses. We integrate this business acumen part into our curriculum. And obviously, if you are on campus at the University of St.Gallen, you would pick up also this entrepreneurial spirit for which the campus is really well known. So this constructive view onto the world, where you might see something that you're irritated by or think, why is it like this? Couldn't this be changed? And then actually implement these changes, maybe create a startup, maybe create some kind of association. And for that, you need the right intuitions and the right basics, which we will gladly present to you. All right, so as I've said, there are these business aspects that also play a role for the education program, and here visually we can see in green that would be the computer science elements of the curriculum, but then in the white areas that would be the management or entrepreneurship oriented aspects. And then we also have these beige boxes, that's the courses that come from the contextual studies, the so-called contextual studies, which are meant to foster reflection competencies, so enabling our students to think outside the box and also to combine ideas from different areas of life and of science. So this might include topics like ethics or history or philosophy, geography. And the idea with these courses is to bring something from your main studies and then reflect it in these different areas. All right, let's look at the courses that you will take. First of all, let's start with the computer science courses. And in this overview here, we can see in the first semester, so here at the bottom, there are 4 courses that are already in there with their name. These are the compulsory courses, so you would take all of these courses in the first semester. That's cybersecurity, human-computer interaction, data science, and advanced software and systems engineering. Now, sticking with the green part, so the computer science courses, after the first semester, you have the possibility to go for your interests more. So that's the specialization courses then, and we currently offer 2 specializations. One is data science. This is more geared towards artificial intelligence, natural language processing. There you would find courses on deep learning, for example, as well. And then we have the other specialization, which is software and systems engineering. So if we look at the next slide here, a sneak peek, there are some of the courses that you might find in these specialization areas. With these, let's say, buckets, or with these rectangles, you can also see how large these courses are. So if one semester is 30 credits worth, then you can see like these little buckets here, there would be 3 credits, and the bigger ones, those are 6 credits. Now the compulsory courses are all 6 credits, and then within the specialization area, there you might also find 3 credit courses or 6 credit courses. So you can choose a little bit whether you want to have more small courses to look into different topics, or rather the bigger courses to go dive into it more deeply. Sticking with the computer science part, after you have finished the second semester, there are some elective courses for specialization or credits still available, and then you would also do your master's project. Now the master's project, that's somehow like a capstone project. This is a software engineering project that you do in a group, so there would be 2 people at a time. Per topic, and the topic is always something relevant at one of our research chairs. So relevant topic, software engineering, and in a group where you can actually then apply your skills and your knowledge that you have gathered throughout your computer science studies. And the master thesis, that would be the 4th semester. We can see it spans the full width, so this means it's a 30 ECTS thesis, and this is then obviously a research-oriented project rather than the master's project, which is an applied project, a software engineering project. And with that research project in the end, the master's thesis, there you would work together with one of the faculty members, obviously, as your supervisor, and you would take about a semester to finalize the thesis. That's the computer science part. Now let's look into the management and entrepreneurship part. That would be the white boxes here. For those, these are just the examples that you can see on screen. You can obviously there choose courses. We will organize some courses for you for which we think these are really well suited for somebody with a computer science background. So this might be more introductory courses or more courses geared towards, let's say, tech entrepreneurship, rather than courses from other master's programs. But if you don't want to take these courses, we will also open up courses for you from other master's programs at our university. So maybe you want to take a course from the master's in business innovation, and then if it's opened up for you, you can just choose that one rather than the ones that we propose for you. And here the idea really is to give you kind of the right intuitions. That's the main purpose of these courses. The right intuitions to understand business, how business works, and also to be able to, if you want at some point, create your own startup. Maybe even during your studies, so that would not be a first, actually. All right, and then we have the last part, the context courses. Contact it says, but it's context courses. For those ones, the purpose is to reflect. So here you would have a history course, for example, let's say the history of computers, and then you would look at how the computers developed over time, or you would have more social topics such as let's say the impact of AI on learning, for example, in the education area, or on societies, the impact of ChatGPT, for example, on people's motivation to formulate text, something like that. So that it's more on reflection. And here you have a lot of choice for courses, and these courses are not specific to your master's program. So there is a large program of contextual courses, and all the master's programs would then draw from their courses that they offer. All right, and that is essentially all for the curriculum. If you have any questions about the curriculum, you can always ask me about it and I am available under this email address or that phone number on the screen.